Picture this. You're at home, everything's quiet, and then boom, the lights go out. The TV shuts off, the fridge falls silent, and you're plunged into darkness. Experts warn that we could see a spike in power outages this winter. The strain on the electric grid as real aging infrastructure, extreme weather, and increased demand are all pushing it to its limits. A winter storm, a downed power line, or a cyber attack could leave millions in the dark, some for days or even weeks. Being unprepared during a blackout can turn an inconvenience into a crisis. Today, we will discuss 12 essential preparations that you should not overlook. Let's get started. First on our list is a basic but absolutely essential prep battery-powered lanterns and flashlights. During a blackout, having access to light isn't just about convenience, it's about safety and security. Imagine trying to navigate a dark house, cook a meal, or tend to a wound without a reliable source of light. Keep a flashlight in every room of your house, readily accessible in case of a sudden outage. Look for flashlights with long battery life and durable construction. I prefer LED flashlights because they're energy efficient and last longer. Lanterns are great for providing ambient light for a larger area. Opt for LED lanterns with adjustable brightness settings to conserve battery life. Now, don't forget the batteries. Keep a stock of fresh batteries specifically for your flashlights and lanterns. Test your lights regularly and replace batteries at least once a year. When the power goes out, communication becomes your lifeline. Your smartphone might be useless and your internet connection will be down. But there's a way to stay informed. Solar or hand crank radios. These ingenious devices are designed to work independently, ensuring you have a way to access emergency broadcasts, weather alerts, and local news. A solar-powered radio charges using sunlight, providing a continuous source of power as long as there's daylight. A hand crank radio relies on your own muscle power to generate electricity. A few minutes of cranking can provide hours of listening time. Choose a model with a built-in flashlight and a USB port for charging your phone. A solar or hand crank radio can be your lifeline to the outside world. When the power grid fails, having a backup power source can be a game changer. Imagine being able to keep essential appliances running, charge your devices, and even power some lights. That's where portable generators and solar panels come in. Portable generators are fueled by gasoline, propane, or diesel and can provide a substantial amount of power for a limited time. They're a reliable source of backup power for running appliances like refrigerators, freezers, space heaters, and sump pumps. Remember to operate generators outdoors in a well-ventilated area to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning. Solar panels harness the power of the sun to generate electricity. Investing in a backup power source like a generator or solar panel is an investment in your peace of mind. When the power's out, your central heating system will likely shut down. And in the dead of winter, that can be a life-threatening situation. That's why it's crucial to have alternative heat sources that don't rely on electricity. Propane and kerosene heaters are lifesavers during blackouts. Propane heaters are generally more efficient and produce less odor, but kerosene heaters can be more affordable. Whichever type you choose, make sure it's rated for indoor use and has safety features like automatic shut-off valves and tip-over protection. Always operate these heaters in a well-ventilated area to prevent carbon monoxide buildup. Another option is a wood-burning stove or fireplace. If you have one, make sure you have a good supply of seasoned firewood on hand. Staying warm during a winter blackout is not just about comfort, it's about survival. In a blackout, access to food and water is non-negotiable. You need to be prepared to sustain yourself and your family for at least 72 hours, if not longer. Start by stocking up on non-perishable foods that require no cooking or refrigeration. Think canned goods like soup, beans, vegetables, and fruit, protein sources like tuna, chicken, and nuts, and high-energy foods like granola bars, dried fruit, and peanut butter. Water is even more crucial than food. Aim to store at least 1 gallon of water per person per day for drinking and sanitation. Consider investing in a water filter or purification tablets to make water from questionable sources safe to drink. Remember, a well-stocked pantry and a reliable water supply can make all the difference in a prolonged blackout. Be prepared and stay safe. When the power goes out, one of the first challenges people face is how to prepare meals without electricity. But don't worry, It's entirely possible to cook delicious and nutritious meals using alternative methods. Portable camping stoves are a godsend during blackouts. They run on propane canisters, which are readily available and easy to store. Look for a stove with adjustable flame control and a wide base for stability. If you have a grill, that's another great option for cooking outdoors. Just make sure you have enough charcoal or propane on hand. Remember to never use a charcoal grill or any other fuel-burning appliance indoors, as this can lead to carbon monoxide poisoning. Embrace the challenge, get creative with your recipes, and enjoy the simple pleasure of a hot meal. We've already talked about the importance of backup power sources and cooking methods, but none of those will work without a reliable supply of fuel. Having a backup fuel supply is crucial during a blackout. Propane, charcoal, wood, and gasoline are all valuable resources to keep on hand. Propane is incredibly versatile. It can power your grill, your camping stove, and even some generators and heaters. Seasoned firewood is a must-have if you have a wood-burning stove or fireplace. And if you have a generator, make sure you have an adequate supply of gasoline stored safely in approved containers. Having a diverse fuel supply ensures you can maintain essential functions during a blackout, keeping your family warm, fed, and safe. Accidents happen, and in a blackout, access to medical care might be limited. That's why having a well-stocked first aid kit isn't just important, it's essential. Make sure your kit includes a variety of bandages, gauze pads, antiseptic wipes, antibiotic ointment, pain relievers, and any personal medications. Store your first aid kit in a waterproof container in a central location where everyone in your household can easily access it. A well-stocked first aid kit empowers you to address minor injuries and illnesses, providing peace of mind during a blackout. Blackouts can create opportunities for crime. When the power goes out, so do streetlights, alarm systems, and security cameras. That's why it's crucial to take steps to secure your home and protect your family. Consider less than lethal security tools like pepper spray, personal alarms, and motion-activated lights. Pepper spray can deter attackers and give you time to escape. Personal alarms can alert you to intruders and scare them away. Motion-activated lights can illuminate dark areas and deter potential criminals. Reinforce your doors and windows with sturdy locks, and consider installing a security system that operates independently of the power grid. Be vigilant, take precautions, and be prepared to defend yourself and your loved ones. We live in a digital world, but when the power goes out, digital infrastructure fails. Credit card machines won't work, ATMs will be offline, and online banking will be inaccessible. That's why having a physical cash reserve is one of the most crucial steps you can take for blackout preparedness. In a prolonged outage, cash becomes king. You'll need it for essential purchases like food, water, fuel, and supplies. Start by gradually withdrawing small amounts of cash over time to build up a reserve. Store your cash in a safe and secure location, such as a fireproof safe or a hidden compartment in your home. Be prepared with a physical cash reserve and avoid the stress of not being able to access your funds when you need them most. In a prolonged blackout, traditional currency might lose its value. People will be desperate for essential goods and services, and bartering might become the primary means of exchange. Having barter items ready can be a lifesaver. Think about items like alcohol, tobacco, hygiene products, batteries, candles, lighters, first aid supplies, and shelf-stable food. These items can be valuable trading tools for acquiring other necessities or services. Consider creating a barter box or bag and storing it with your other emergency supplies. Having barter items ready can give you a significant advantage in a prolonged blackout. Prepping for a blackout isn't just about gathering supplies, it's also about preparing your mindset. When the lights go out, it's easy to panic, but staying calm and adaptable is crucial. Remember, this too shall pass. The power will eventually come back on. In the meantime, focus on what you can control. Stay informed about the situation. Conserve your resources and stay connected with your loved ones. Help your neighbors, share your resources, and work together to overcome the challenges of the blackout. Be prepared, stay positive, and remember that you are capable of overcoming any challenge that comes your way. We've covered a lot of ground today, from having emergency light sources and reliable communication tools to storing essential food, water, and fuel supplies. We talked about backup power options, keeping cash reserves, and even ways to secure your home during an outage. These aren't just tips, they're practical steps that can make all the difference when the power goes out. Remember, preparation isn't about fear, it's about being ready. It's about taking control of your situation and ensuring the safety and well-being of yourself and your loved ones. With the right preparations, you and your family can not just survive the blackouts, but thrive. If you found this information useful, please subscribe and share this video with someone who needs to be prepared. Stay safe and thanks for watching.